Hey guys, I know that it's been a while since I've recorded and something. Um, there's a lot of stuff that I need to fill you guys in with. First and foremost, I have my own place. As you can see, this is the living room. This is my plant. That's my fountain. And it's been interesting. I definitely am alone, and that's something that I do want to touch on. The battle of isolation, loneliness, because when you're alone, that's where, you know, things come, thoughts plague your mind, and you start to fall under temptation, and it's just not good. And, you know, it can be tough to battle with your inner self and your inner demons, and to just fight those temptations and just simply spend time with God. You know, it can just be tough because you have your whole day in your hand and you're just trying to like figure out, all right, what am I gonna do today? And it's not always easy to create a discipline, a routine, and but I do want to say that it's not uncommon for individuals to have temptations, to battle loneliness, like if that's something that you are going through, I do want to let you know that you're not alone. I also experience those feelings as well, and I do want to, encourage, people who are going through that to not fall under temporary pleasure, such as pornography or entertainment, because entertainment can lead to those temptations as well. When you're watching too much TV and you get bored, and then you're like, you just want to be able to, I don't know, like have some kind of stimulation. It's just not worth the temporary satisfaction that you get doing it. I want to encourage you to, create a discipline, which is, something that I've been trying to get in the habit of doing, just getting up, first and foremost, just give God his time. Just don't even question it. Don't even just give it to him, because it just makes your day, the rest of the day, go easier, smoother, and he just deserves your first and your last. But don't just leave God, first and last. Include him in every part of your day as well. But because again, it just makes the day more interesting. But yeah, moving out, it's living on your own. It's great because you have your space, and you just learn more about yourself. You become more independent, but it does come with its challenges, and you just have to you got to be responsible with your time, and basically just putting everything you learn at home to practice: cooking, cleaning, and staying on top of your finance, your bills, things like that. Your health, when you get sick. I got sick and I had to go out and buy medicine earlier in the year. Yeah, man, you just gotta. But if you have friends, always follow up. Always try to keep yourself with people who love you, your family, most important, don't get in the habit of just being alone all the time. I'm just trying to get in the habit of not being alone all the time. I, uh, I have been attending this church because I can't go to church Sundays sometimes. So I found a church that's like nearby my job, and I just made some friends and hang out with them whenever I have time to because they're nearby. And again, I just don't want to be alone. I don't like being alone. Loneliness it can be good, but it's not always good because you can spend it with God, but like how often are you going to really spend time with God? I just you're praying and then you just get on your phone and then you just get distracted and I just gotta be more disciplined with my alone time with God, but it's also it's just not good always being alone. If I'm learning. You don't have to always be in the room to pray and to spend time with God. You can go outside, take a walk and talk to God, or skateboard or longboard. Because I longboard when I longboard when I sometimes longboard when I go outside and just longboarding and listening to music and just talking to God. There's creative ways that you can spend time with God. It doesn't need to be in an isolation room by yourself in the dark, not all the time. And so yeah, I'm just learning that and just learning how to socialize more and just be outgoing. One thing I've learned about myself is I don't have a problem being outgoing and talking to people. I don't have a problem with that at all. But just make life interesting. That's what I'm learning, and that's what I'm attempting to do is making life interesting, making it exciting, learning more about myself, learning about God, and just understanding also, why it's important to put Him first and start your day with that. Like give Him a nice, decent hour before you, at least, an hour before you really continue off with your day.